we are playing Escape the Hometown 2 by BusColdApp, and let's begin. So it's a small story, so I just skip it. The game is also very long, so this kind of girl is in coma and we need to solve puzzles in her memory to recover the photo and bring her back alive. So it's a small tutorial. I will pass it quickly. The game is long and contains many puzzles. Okay, here's the token. We have got this token we are to put here and solve the first puzzle. So here's the blue lock, and we need to move this blue key to the blue lock, and we can move only a line itself, the whole line. So the first thing, we need to clear the path. So we moved the keys away from the path, and now we are moving to the lock. So this puzzle is solved. We've got the green ball and start the first chapter, let's call it like this. So you can see that there are 5 chapters, and some of them long, some of them not long. So okay, let's begin. So we are here. Okay, let's look around. Here we have found a winding key and a button. Now let's also look here. Here's another button we have got, and let's look around here. Here is nothing. This man gives place to put all the 3 buttons of that, and we need to find the 3rd button. It's a snake. So here's the 3rd button, and putting it here we will just play the game. It's a simple memory puzzle. Blue heart, so we have found pair for red, pair for yellow, and pair for blue. Okay, it's a power button, another power button round. We can put it here to turn off the fountain. Check the box. Inside the box here's another strange token to put here, and get the winding mouse. Of course it's inside the fountain, and we can wind it up and use it to get rid of the snake. So here's one more stone disc. The stone disc go here to that box, and we have found a potion with an acid, and now we can pour it on a lock and go inside the house. Okay, going in. Also here is a map to move quickly through the locations. These 3 are unlocked for a while, and we can now play into locations. Okay, it's a puzzle, and to solve it we need to find the hint first. So the hint is here, these colored cases. We have yellow, red, green, and blue here. Yellow, red, green, blue here. So let's turn transparent all the others. Okay, we have found a vinyl disc here. Also here's a jar and a scorcher. Let's put this vinyl disc here and get the clock. This clock we need to put here and solve this puzzle now. So we have a line for blue, and we need to set all the blue clocks on the top. Red in the center and green in the bottom line. We have found a wooden toy here. Let's use it here and go to another room. Go in here. It's a lock. We need to find the hint, and here's the place to put the jar, and it's a bottle, so we can open it with a corkscrew, and inside there's a key, and this key is from this lock. Here we can see glass, so we need to find glasses to reveal the hidden hint. Okay, we have found the bird. Now his chest with the colored lock, and the hint is in the previous room. So okay, we can see it. It's here in the chandelier, but we need to find the glasses also. So let's look around. What can we have? Here it is. Here it is the second bird, and here's a place to put two birds to open the first lock. Here we need to move the birds till they begin to flash. So we have opened it. We've got a blue bird, and this blue bird is must be placed here. So it's a game, and we need to move the blue bird to this to the birdhouse, and by the way, collect all the flowers and eat in worms. And here are how many steps we can move. Oops. Okay, so let's then go straight to the worms to get more moves. Now that flower, more worms, and we moving straight to the birdhouse. Okay, we have solved it, and we've got the glasses. So now let's look here on that mirror. So here we can see a kind of origami birds, and this sequence we need to use to open this box now. So the first bird is like that. This is the second, the third, and the last. Here we have found another bird. We also need to find two birds like that. Now let's go back to the previous room and look at the chandelier with the glasses. So here we can see three colors: green, blue, and red. And these colors we need to use here. So it's green, blue, and red. Here we have found an axe and a shovel. Now we need to go back, use shovel to dig the ground here in the flower pot, get S1, and this one is used to open this box. So here's the second bird, and now let's use these two birds to open another door. Here's the same way we need to open it. Okay, so we have found another bluebird, and now let's look here. Here we have 1, it's 2, it's 3, and 4, so we can see the position. So it's kind of 2, 3, 4, and 1. It's relative levels 2, 3, 4, 1. And these levels we need to use here on the stand. So it's number 1, but it is on the position 2. Then the bird number 2 is on position 3. This one 2, 3. Then we have it's 4 and 1. This one moved to position 4, and the last was already on the position number 1. Now let's go down to another location. Now look around. Here we need to find something. Okay, so now let's go outside, and here we are to use an axe. And now we have got 4 dolls, and these dolls we need to use here. So here's the place to put them. So we have got another token to open something else. So now let's go back, and here it is the place to put this oval ornament, and we've got a paper with a hint. So it's the hint for these mannequins, the position of their arms. And the first, then the second, and the third position is hands like that. So his lock has opened, and we've got a round token. Here's the place for it, and we have got a metal plank with the numbers. It fits here, and now we need to play mini game. So we need to arrange these plates according to the timeline, and it's kind of simple. We have got a head, so now let's go further and look for other puzzles to solve. Now here we have time, and this time hint for this time is contained in two places. So the first is 16, 2 dots, semicolon, and 16, and here's the semicolon, and 32. So the correct time here is 16 32. Okay, here we have got another token to play a mini game here. We need to arrange these hexagons the way that adjacent colors match. And it is kind of also simple to solve it. So we have opened another location. Now let's look here. Here's a place to put our head, and we need to find another head. So let's look around. Here's the man. He is ill, but we can take objects here. So we have found two petals. They fit here, and now we need to solve the puzzle. So here's the hint, the colored flowers, and we need to arrange these petals the same way as the flowers. So it's green. Now the next is yellow, and then blue, and the last is red. Okay, we have found one more token. And now we need to find the place to use this token, and it is here. And now it begin a strange memory puzzle. So we have a head here different heads, and if we don't match, so they swap positions. But the trick of this puzzle is that we need to find three heads in a row. So we have found red, and two red moved here. Now we have blue, also blue is here, and let's try to find another blue. This was here, and let's try to guess. No, we didn't guess. This one, so let's search for others. It's blue, green, white here, and here. Okay, the next is yellow, blue, green here, and the last one. Okay, let's check this one. Nope. So green in these corners, blue here, and nope. Okay, so we have found the green. Now we have yellow here, and nope. Okay, so the last blue here and yellow are here. We have found a doll, and the place for this doll is here. So we have found the medicine, and we need to find the syringe to use it. So let's look here on the table. Here's another head, and let's put this head on the place and play mini game. So here we can see the sequence of lamps, and we need to repeat it 3 times. So here's the slides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we solved it, and we've got another round token. So here we need to go to that location and put it here. So here's another hint with the position of mannequin hands. Let's do it once again. It's like that. And the next, and the last, it's up and it's down. So what have we got? We have got stone tile. Now let's go and solve puzzle for it. And here is this puzzle. So we need to move these tiles to make the picture. It's not hard to do it. We have solved it, and we've got a key with a heart. So it's key from the drawer. Here we have found a chalk and a hint. We have already 2 chalks. So let's go here to that blackboard, put the stencil and chalks, and now we need to draw this image. So we can see that one shape covers another shape, and this is the trick how to do it. So the first we need to draw the yellow ones, then blue, then this red, and then this red and this blue. So let's begin with yellow. Yellow this and yellow this, then big blue, then red here and there, and the last one, the blue triangle. Okay, we have found the syringe, so we can go back to the hospital, pour the medicine to syringe, and you make an injection. So we have found a blue ball, and this blue ball is from the initial room. Now we need to find a way to go there. Okay, so what do we have? We have this not solved, and the blue ball is to put here. Here it is the place for it. And we have found one more hint with the hands. Okay, let's do them once again. And here's another thing we have got, and this thing we can use. Oh, here we had to use it. So it's a rather simple puzzle. We need to make the arrow to match the colors, and it is not so hard. So blue, it's here, it's teal, then it is purple, pink, yellow, red, and orange. Oops. Okay, so we have solved it also, and we've got 2 clock hands. here we can see a clock on the wall. We need to put them here, and the hint what time to set is also drawn here, so it's easy to do it. We have got a shell and another disk, and the disk we need to use here and make this picture. Okay, let's begin. So the first we need to match the outer disk, and it's kind of this, and now find the match for this. Okay, we have found the match, and now we can go outside. So the first chapter is complete. If this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and let's go to the chapter number 2. So it's second chapter, and okay, let's look around and search for items. Here we need to find the flower to solve it. Now let's look here. Here's a hint, but we can't use it right now. Okay. So what can we do? Can we go here? It's fire. Here it is lock. Here it is a hint time, but we need to find an arrow hand, and an arrow hand is here on this armchair. So the time is 4:30. And let's set this time. So we have found a gear and an octagon. So this octagon goes here, and now it's just we need to rotate them and connect in a single line. Go in here. Here's a cute child, and she wants a cup of a fruit juice. Okay, let's look here. Here's a place to put 5 colored dolls. Now let's look around. Let's look here on the table. Here we can take a pot, and we can put this pot here, but we need to find the water. We have found a cheese and a flower, and this flower is from the first room. So let's go back here, put it here, and solve the puzzle. So it's pink here, and we need to make it pink. So let's begin. So it is solved, and we've got the water. Now let's go here, and we can boil it. Okay, also here we can find a cup here, and also you can see a position of cup handles, so red and blue to the left, and green and yellow to the right. It's the hint to open this lock. Red and blue to the left, and the green and yellow to the right. Here's a lemon and an apple we have got. Also here's a spoon. And now let's look at these plates and the patterns here. Also a hint to open this door. So let's select these patterns. Okay, and we have found it's kind of cream. So let's cook the juice for the girl. We have a cup. We can add water here, not the water, but first this cream or something like that. Then it is boiled water, then fruits, and it is ready, so we can give it to the girl. So what have we got? We have got a rhombus token, and let's use the spoon here and look in this pan, and here we have got the second token. Now let's go outside and find a place to use these tokens, and it is here, and you can see different shapes on this tokens, and on the clock there was a hint for the levels, so we can see from top to bottom it's triangle, star, square, and circle. Triangle, star, square, and circle, and another location is opened. So what can we see here? Here we have found a token and the flashlight, but to use it we need to find the battery. Now here's a place to put this symbol, and it's a key. The key is used to open the door, and it's another location. So let's go outside. So here's the girl. We have taken her teddy bear, and he has no arms. We need to fix his arms. Okay, it's another box, and we need to find a plate to fix it. It's a bag. We have a knife. We can cut it. And here's a pendant, and this pendant is to be placed here. And now we need to find a hint to solve this puzzle. So let's look around. We need a hammer. What do we have here? Here we need a key. Here's a plate and a hook. Now the plate we need to put here and play another game. So it's also a game to find pairs, but we need to find them relatively. So we have found two moons. They're different, but they are moons. We have flower here and flower here. It's a mountain and it's a mountain. Now it's a tree and it's a sky here and there. Now we have water and tree. So trees and waters. And now we need to make the picture. So it's a waterfall is drawn here. Okay, and also here on background we can see sketches for it's a hint how the image must look like, and it must look like that. Okay, so we have found the batteries. Let's insert them into the flashlight, and this flashlight we need to use here on the first room. So it's a dark place, and here's the first bear's hand. Now we have a hook, and here we are to use it. So we have a hammer now. Now let's go here and use this hammer on the vase to break it and get the hint. So this hint is from that puzzle. We have a sequence of different cookies, so let's push them in that order. Okay, and we have got the second arm. Now we need to find a needle and thread to fix it. Okay, look in here, it's clock, it's a hint. Going backward. Look in here, here's a thread, so let's fix the bear. Oops. Okay, we've done it, and now we can give it to the girl and get the second token. And this token is from the puzzle. So the puzzle, we need to find this puzzle. Here it is. So we put two tokens here, and we need to move to jump through the across the blues, so blue chips to collect all of them, so that only red will be left. So we have here like that, like that. Okay, and the last. So we've got the key, and we can get an extinguisher here. So to extinguish the fire, here is the fire. And another location is opened. Also, let's look around. Here we have found the first doll. On the floor here's another doll and a heart. So let's look here. Here's one more doll and a mouse. We have a cheese to use on it. And we have found a strange, and let's call it arrow. Now let's look here. Here we can nothing use now, right now. But we have heart. It's a place to use this heart. And now let's play the mini game. So also we need to rotate this circles and make the maze complete. And the last okay, we have opened the door, and here's one more location. This is the last location. Now let's look around. Here, what have we can use nothing here. Here we need to enter the code, and the code is written here on the picture. It's 19910723 199107 2 and 3. So what have we got here? We have got it all here, nothing else. Looking around. Here there's nothing. Here we have two logs, and the hint, it's a dress, and the hint for the dress is here in the first row. So this we can see red shirt, blue skirt, purple shirt, and white trousers. So So let's go here and use them. So the first is a red t-shirt, then it is a blue skirt, then it was here was white trousers, and they're like that. Okay, we have got two dolls. Now we can go to previous room, and here's a place to put them. So we have got the second arrow, and here's one more log we can solve now. So it's three three colors we need to use here, and the hint is in that room, these pillows, it's green, yellow and red. Green, yellow and red. Green, yellow, red. So we have found a smile token. We can put it here to get a gem. So what do we have? We have two arrows, and now we need to find a place to use these arrows. So going backward, let's look here. Maybe this place. Nope. So let's look in that room. This the check mark means that we completed all the puzzles in that room. Now let's look here, and here it is the place to play another game. It's just simply we need to find the correct sequence to push the arrows. So we have purple, red, no, purple, yellow, red, blue and teal. Okay, we guessed it correctly, and we've got a rectangle. So this rectangle is the item from this puzzle. So now we need to solve it. We can see colored lines here, and we need to build the pyramid here on this lines. So let's put all of the pyramids inside. And now simply we need just to rotate them and drop these paths on their colors. So green is already done. Now let's rotate here. It's purple, then it is yellow, red, blue, red, blue, and purple and the yellow. Here we have got the second gem, and the puzzle for these gems is here. So looking for the hint, we can see that we need to arrange these gems so they are not in the same line, vertical, horizontal and diagonal, and the solution is like that. Let's move them here inside. So red are not on the same line, and the same way we need to arrange blues. Okay, we've got a liquid and a hint. So this liquid we have, and we need to use it somewhere else. So let's go and search where to use it. Okay, so okay, here it was a paper, and we need to pour this liquid on this paper to get another hint. So let's look here. Here we can see a place is marked, and this place is in that room behind this picture. So we can remove it and use hammer to break the wall. And here we need to solve another puzzle. We need to arrange these figures here to fill all the field. Okay, so here it is the solution. Now it's go here and then this one here, it is here, and like that. So we have found two more dolls here. Going back on the kitchen, and on the shelf here's the place for them, and we need to rearrange now these dolls according to the color of their stands. So we have got a token with a cup, and this cup needs to be used here. So this kind of puzzle, we need to connect colored circles together and to fill all the field. There are 3 puzzles like that in a row. So this is the first. Then let's solve the second. Then blue, green and white now. And the last puzzle. Now it's yellow, white, and the last is blue. We have found scissors. The scissors we can use here in this room, in the corridor, to cut the rows and put the rows in the ways here to open that box. So here we have found the legs from the toy. Now we can attach it here, and here's how they must be positioned. So like that, like that. Now the leg in this leg is like that. Okay, something like that. So we have found clock, and this clock must be placed here on the wall. And now we have 3 more clocks, and we need to set here the correct time. So the first clock is here. It's yellow with the butterfly. We can see 5:15. So let's set here 5:15. Now let's search for another clock. Nope, it's not here. Here we can say purple. It's 5:10. Oh, no, purple. Like that, and the blue. Let's look here. Nope. Here also. So the blue must be, this is the hint for the blue, it's 4:30. And it's opened. We have got a snowflake, and the snowflake we can put here to open that the chest. So we have got the purple ball, and now we can go to the third chapter. So if this video helped you, please don't forget to put likes, subscribe, and let's play the third chapter. So it's the third chapter. Here we have got the cutters. These cutters we can use to cut this width. Here we have found a bird, and this bird is to open the popos box. Now we have found flower, and this flower is must be placed here to solve the puzzle to enter the door. So here we need to move through all of these lines and connect them using all the lines. This puzzle can have many solutions. I just show you one of them. Now let's go inside the house. So let's look first on these monkeys. So this one has green bow, blue and red, and these colors are the hint to use here. So here you can see monkeys, green, blue and red. We've got cutters and the sun token. Now let's go in. Let's look here in this drawer. We have got drums, and this drums is also for this monkey, so this doesn't have them. We need to put and now count how many times they hit. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 5, 1, and we have found a piece of puzzle. Now let's put it here and solve this picture puzzle. It is a woman. And the two. So what's wrong? Like that. Okay, we have already cutters, so we can free this crown token. We've got it. Also here's another tile, and now let's go to the next room. Let's check here. Here is nothing, so let's go upstairs, and we have token, and here's the place to put it. And now we need to make this picture, so we need to find the token and put them on their positions. This one go here, this from this, so on that position we need to find the token for here. Oh, this also on their positions, and it seems like that one must be there. Okay, yes it is. Now let's and now we need to change the position of some token, so this already on its place. Okay, this, but this not mismatched. Okay, let's try to do it. So this one is here, and this swap these two. Okay, let's try to restart. So the first row is done. and we have solved it. So okay, let's look here. Here we can take a paper with a hint. It's one of two papers. Let's also look on the table. Here's the place to put our crown, and we have found a note. And this note is also a hint. It's a hint from the puzzle on the here in the hole. So let's place it here, and we need to swap in these triangles. We need to arrange them in that order. So let's begin. Here we have this sock here, it's a gift, then this basket. So the top row is done. Now let's build the bottom row. This already on its place. And this too, it was a bit simple. Now let's go back to that room newly opened and investigate here. Here we have found a pink butterfly. Here's the box, and we can fit this butterfly here to get the third sun. Also let's look around here. Here we can take a tape. Now let's look here. Here we have found the second note, and this note is from that puzzle, so we can put both notes. And this set is to open that door, and this set is to open that door. Let's start from the left set. So we have put it like that. Okay, so blue in a row. We have found the token, and now let's make this image. And here it is. Here's the round token. Now let's look here. What do we have? We need a red hive token. So let's go back. What room can we go? Let's go to that room. So it's here. It is a place to put this token, but we need to find another hint to use them. We have 3 stars, and the place to use the stars is I think it's somewhere here. Oops, it's not here, but okay, so we will find it now. Nope. Okay, then oh, here it is. And now we need to build the image of a sun. This is a bit difficult. Okay, so we need to find the first thing we need to match is for this outer beams. And it seems so it must be like that. Now let's turn the inner, and now we need to find the last one. Okay, we have solved it, and we've got an arrow and the red paint. Now arrow, we need to find the place to use it. Nope. Now let's look here on this lamp. So here we can see position of eyes, and this is also a hint for this puzzle. We need to rotate eyes like they were in a ceiling. So we have found a paintbrush, and now let's look. Let's put paint and the paintbrush here, and we need to paint this square according to the letters, and the hints are all around. So here you can see that letter D is green. Okay, let's paint D with the green. Now let's go and search for other colors, and the other colors are there, somewhere there. Oh, here we can see A is yellow. A is yellow. Here we can see B is light blue. So A is yellow, B is light blue, and C, where have I seen it? Okay, so I will find it. Not here, maybe here. Nope. Oh, here it is. Letter C is red. So let's paint C red. And here we have found a square power button, and it is to fix the TV. And here we have a hint. It's square, hexagon, rhombus, and circle. This is the order: square, hexagon, rhombus, and circle to open this. And now we need to move these shapes on their proper positions. So it's not hard puzzle, we need just to free the way. Now the way for the rhombus, the path for the rhombus is free. Now moving square, and the last is hexagon. So it's also done, and we have found another room. Here it is dark, and to turn on the light we need to fix the electricity here. And here we can see numbers and an arrow. So from this dial we can see two wires moving to different digits. So if we rotate it to 120, it will be divided by 2. So 60 will be added here and 60 here, and this one has 3 wires out, so it will be divided by 3. So here's the dial to put, and now let's solve this puzzle. So the solution must be like that. So here we have added 50. Now here we need to add 90, so it must be 180. It's fixed. This one. Okay, let's go further. Here we have to add 100, so we need to rotate it till 200. It's done. And now rotating this and here. So we have solved it, and now light is on now. Let's look here. Here we have dials. We need to find hint for them, but it's digit free. And the red roses. Red roses we can put here and the ways with red roses. So it's opened, and we have found the red hive. Also, let's look here. Here we can see hint 3386, and this hint is to be used. This hint is to be used here on this table. So we have this the missed button, and now let's enter 3386. we have found a shovel and a magnet. Using magnet we can get an owl from the aquarium. And now let's go and solve uh, this hexagon puzzle. So we, according to the hint, we need to make the figure like this, so the red is in the center and all the others are around it. Now let's try to do it. I don't like puzzles like that, but I have to solve it. Okay, now let's move it here. Nearly. So just like that. Oh, okay. Here it is. So we have solved it. We've got the key. This key is from this book to open it. And here's the hint with the dials, and these dials we have seen here in this room. So it's a chest, and here's the position: up, middle, middle, down, up, up, middle, middle, down, up. We have got a head. Now what else do we have? So it's a head. Its head can be placed here for this magician. And let's open it. So here we have found 3 roses. Now going back to that corridor, placing 3 blue roses into the blue vase. We've got the ballerina toy, and here's this box. Now we can open it, get the silver butterfly, also put it here to open another lock in a box. Now we have a green gem. So let's go back here, and here's a place to put a green gem and play mini game. So here we need to find kind of 3 in a row, but it's actually more than 3 and not in a row. So just to remove all the gems from the board. So we have only 3 green, so let's remove them. The next thing, we have 3 red here, 3 red here. Also we can remove blue. Now this and purple. Also we need to solve here 3 boards. Then the other one. So let's do it. Here you can see that we have only 5 purple, so we need to make them in a single line, and 4 blue, so we need to make them also in a row. We can't remove these 3, but we can remove 3 red, 3 red here, and 3 red here. Now we have this also in a row. Yellow. The next we have purple. We can connect them. This one, and now the greens. And the last board. Also we can see that there are 4 yellow. We can remove that. We can remove this red because of this one left. So now but we can remove this teal. Also we have 6 green, so we can remove this 3 and leave this one. Now let's make a trick, so we can remove purple but not all of them. So we have connection for the red, also we have connection for the yellow. Now blue, green, and purple. So this was the last board, and we have found a watering can here. And the next we have an oval, and we need to find the place to put this oval. Let's look here. It's not here, so moving back through the rooms. Let's look here. Oh no, the oval must be used here outside in the bird's house. So here we have found the seed, and now let's plant the seed. And dig the ground, take the butterfly. Now let's put the seed here, water it. So we have found purple roses. Now we can put them in the last vase to get the magic wand. This magic wand we can put here in the hand of the statue, and also here's an angel statue. Now let's run to the room to put the last butterfly here. Here's another hint, and now we need to solve it. So we have a statue, and the statue we need to put we need to look here and this hint. So it's a rhombus and triangle inside, and just triangle two triangles, circle and rhombus, and circle and triangle, and this is for to use here. So we have first sign like that, it's here, then here too. So we need to move like in this order 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have found it's an ornament, it fits here, and now it's a place to put the last angel here and get the stone. And what can we have? Now we need to solve the last puzzle. The last puzzle is here to go out from this garden. Here we can see symbols on the background and the border, so we need to move these chips to their proper position. This one is also on the position, it is highlighted. So now let's do it. So we have yellow, green. Now we need to move this one. It's already, this side is already on their position, and now we need to move this one here. Okay, let's try to swap it. Not like that, actually. So it's done, and we can now go to the next chapter. So if this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and let's go to the chapter number 4. As I remember, it was a bit short. So it's chapter number 4, and let's begin. Looking here on the table, here's an envelope and a green crown. Let's also check these drawers. Here we have found a plate. Now let's check the shelves. Here's a green crown, and both crowns go here to open that box. Here we have found 1/2 of a bell, and also here's a hint inside the box. This hint is for this 3-digit number. Here you can see a star on background, snowman, and candles. So we need to count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars, 2 snowmen, and 4 candles. So let's use it. 6, 2, and 4. Here's another half of a bell. Now we can put both halves here. Put the plate, and now we need to solve this puzzle. So the hint for this puzzle is here in an envelope. Here we can see the order, how it must be arranged, and now let's do it. So the first column is for red, plate, bowl, and cup. Second column is for blue, and then purple, and the last is for yellow. So let's arrange others, and it's done now. So we can take a Christmas tree, and this Christmas tree is to be put here. Okay, we've got a bell. Now we can put the bell here, but we need to find one more bell. Here's another puzzle we need to solve, and the hint is here on this chandelier. So we can see that the green has 1 flower, then there is no with 2 flowers, and no with 5 flowers. So we need to guess the correct order. So we have let's try green, blue, purple, yellow, red. Green, blue, purple, yellow, red. Green, blue, purple, yellow, red. No, then green, red, purple, yellow, blue. And now it is correct. So we have two bells. We can put them here and play this game. So we need to find the correct order to ring the bells. So this was the first. Nope. So first, second, third, and the fourth. Okay, go into next room. Here's a gingerbread man. Here's on the table a switch, and let's use the switch to turn on the lights on the Christmas tree. So here you can see that the balls are flashing red, purple, blue, and yellow. It was a puzzle somewhere here. Okay, we will solve it later. Now let's look here. Here we need to solve a puzzle. We need to make a picture like that. Hey. Strange. The game is... oh, now it's playing. Okay, let's play it. Let's play it. So it's puzzle like that, and we have got a bell. Now let's also look around. Let's look here. Here we are to use the slides. So now let's look at the color sequence: red, purple, blue, and yellow. Red, purple, blue, yellow. Here we have found a Christmas toy. Now let's look at these animals. So it's a deer, snowman, fox, and a cat. And here we are to use it. So the first is deer, then a penguin, fox, and the cat. And here we have found the glue. So the next thing, we have two gingerbread men, and we can put both of them here to open that box and get the deer statue. So let's put it here to open another box. Now we have found another Christmas toy, and here we are to put it. Here are the hints for the levels, how we need to arrange them. And the trick is that if we move one of them, then others are moving too. So let's start to move them from the end. So this one is on its place. This one is here. Now moving this one step less. We need to move this one step less. Then this one, we need to move one step higher. Then it is star. It is on the bottom. It's already on its position, and now moving these two, we have assembled these two on their positions. So we've got parts of a bell. Now we can fix it. Oh no, it's a handle. So this handle is, no, it's lens from the telescope. Now let's look at the telescope. We can see 4 constellations here. So these constellations are the hint to open this drawer. So the first is cross like that, then it's rotating triangle, then it's clock hands, and the last one is it. Now let's open this box. It's simple to open. We've got the bell, so we can fix it. And this bell is used to go through this portal to another location. Now here we are. Looking here, you can see that the button is missing, but we can take a knife. So looking here we can take a bell. We have a knife, and with the knife we can cut this gift. Open what's inside. Inside it's a tree, and this tree is used to open the book. Now here's a hint. We will use it right now. So it's upside down, and here you can see 3 to 3 button and the bells, but they are upside down. And these bells we need relevant hints. No, I have hint. Here it is. Okay, maybe we need to find the second hint. Okay, let's look at, here is the second hint. It's pattern for the red dots. So here are 2 panels, and we need to open this one, the left side, and make this pattern to open the right side. So the next, what do we have? We have 2 bells, so we can put both of them here. We've got a snowflake token, and this token we need to put here and solve this puzzle. So we also need to put these balls on their proper positions. First moving the blue one, then we need to make a trick by putting this one here. Now it's free to move this purple, hiding red, green on its position, red, green, and purple. Okay, we've got the button from the piano. Now we put it here, and we've got another token. So these both tokens go here to solve this puzzle. So it's kind of a sequence of evolution. So it's cells, they start to develop, then begin to grow. Then it is a fish. Fish starts to catch the shrimp. Then it is caught into the net and fried and is eaten. So the sequence is like that. Let's play it. No, it's not correct. So what is wrong? Like that, like that. Oh, this we need to change. Here's the 1 day in the life of a fish. And now another room. Also, let's look around. It's a drawer. The map here we can see that all locations we passed through and they are already completed. So let's look here on the floor. Here's a button from the piano. Now we can put it here, but we need to find the hint to play the tune. Now let's look here on the painting. So here we have a hint. We have only one person on the picture. It's for Santa. Then we have 2 gifts for the gift, 3 snowmen, and 4 Christmas trees. So the sequence is Santa, gift, snowman, and Christmas tree. and it is to use here Santa, gift, snowman, and Christmas tree. We have found a camera here and a bell. Now let's ring the bell and this doll theta, and here's a frame, and the hint is this how the Santa must be shot. So let's put him here and use camera to make a shot. Now if we put this photo in the frame, we have a hint. So here we can see different shapes, and it's a 3-beam star. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's to enter here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now count others. Now for 4 beams stars we have 1 and 2, 1, 2. Now 5 beams star, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the last 6 beam star. There we have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. So here's a paper with a tune what we need to play. Now we have pink, green, yellow, blue, pink, red, pink, green, yellow, blue, pink, red. So here's another bell. Let's ring another toy theta, and here's a snowman and a Santa. So here how they must be placed. And now let's play them and make a shot. Now if we put photo here, we can get another hint. So it's the levels of the stars. It's 1, 4, 3, 2, and these levels we need to use here on the floor. 1, 4, 3, and 2, and the last bell we have got. So let's also ring the bell. Here are a set of items, and we need to arrange them like that. So gifts in the center, Santa, Christmas tree, and the snowman. Hey. Okay, now it's done. Make a shot, and here's a hint is appearing. It's 3, 5, 7, 6, and it is to enter here 3, 5, 7, and 6. We've got the ring, and if we put this photo into the frame, we get the key from the drawer to open it and get another gem and the ring to escape. So this is the end of a chapter, and please don't forget to put like, subscribe, and let's play the 5th and the last chapter, and this is the longest chapter of all of them. Okay, so let's begin. Let's go. So it's the 5th chapter. It's long. We can see how many locations there, and they have a lot of puzzles. So please be patient, and let's begin. So looking around, here it is nothing here. Here we need to find the hint. Let's look here on the table. It's a screwdriver, and with the screwdriver now we need to remove this painting. And here we have coordinates, and x's and y's, and this coordinates for this puzzle. So we have x1 and y5, so it's this position, it's 1 5, then no, we have 1 3, then we have 2 5, then we have 3 1, 4 2, and 5 4. We have found a gem. This gem is to be placed here to open the drawer, and inside here's a blue gem, so it's filled on this place to make a portal to another room. Now let's look around here. On the table here's a spider. We need to find a way to get rid of him. Here it is nothing. Looking here on the table, also nothing. Picture, nope. So let's look here. Here's a strange ornament. With this ornament we need to go back to the first room and place it to that mask. So we have a horn, and the horn is for this mask. Okay, now we have found a sphinx. The sphinx goes here to open this box. So we have found a round token, and this token we can put here to open it. Now let's solve this puzzle. Also we need to connect the path, connect the lines, and the trick is that if we move them, they'll rotate others, but this one rotates and simply rotates. So we have key. So we have a key, and let's go here. So where we are to use it? Not here, but and not here. Oh, here we are to use it to open the door and go to another location. Here it is. Now let's also look around. Nothing here. Cactuses. On the bed we need to find a knife to cut the pillow. So let's look here. Order of cactuses. So here we have a lid under the bed. So this lid is to open this box, and it's triangle here. So we go in to that room and use triangle to open the box, and here's a flower. So what can we do with that flower? We need to go to that room and put it here. So now it's a portal to another room. There are a lot of rooms here. And let's look here. So what do we have here? Here we have a strange shape, one of two. Now here nothing, we need to find a token here. Here we need to find a pattern. Now here also nothing. Here we need to find a skull. Here we need to find a hint, and here we have found a sphinx head. So this sphinx head is to put here. Now it's a frame we have found. This frame is for the puzzle here. It's not actually a puzzle, but just a mini game. So we need to catch this light beam in the frame. Hey. And last. Okay, we've got the first cactus. Now going further. Now we need to teleport to that room, And here it is anti-spider spray. So let's remove the spider, get the cactus, and go to the room with the cactuses. Now we need to put them and rearrange. So this is the hint how we need to arrange them. So this the first, the second, third, the fourth, and the last. And it's a handle and a knife. So with the knife we can cut the pillow, get the round button, and with this handle we can open this lock. So to use it we need to find a red eye. Now we have a button, so we can turn on the light, and here's the hint. It's a bug, eagle, snake, and a heron. So it is to be used here in that room to open this box. So now we have first bug, eagle, snake, and a heron. So here are these 3 tokens. Now let's go back here, and we need to put this. The first is a red token. So here are 3 puzzles, and we need to solve it. The solution is we need to move in a straight line and fill all the field with the fill all the field with our lines. So here it is solution for the first puzzle. Okay, now we need to take the helmet, put the green token here, and solve the second puzzle. So we move here, down, and nope, not down, but right, up. First we need to fill the right half and then the left half. Okay, and the last puzzle. So the solution like that, and now we can take the third helmet, and let's go back to that room. Here's the place for this helmet, and also here we need to play a short mini game. We need to put this helmet on the position, and if eyes are green, then the helmet is on the correct position, and if red, then not on the correct position. So we have found 2 and the third. Okay, we have found 1 more token. So go into this room. Here's the place to put this dial, and the hint for this dials is here near the cactuses. So here we can see angles are written. It's 135, 180, and 45. So let's use them. So this position is 0, 135, 180, and 45. So it's a line token. We can put it here, get a piece of a picture. This picture is here in the second room. Now if we put it here, we can take a gear, and this gear is to open this gate. So we need to solve this puzzle, and to solve it we need to set all this the things in this direction. Okay, so let's begin. We have rotated it like that, but we can't move it further, so we need to rotate it, then move it like that. So it's just rotate and move backward. And now the last iteration. This one is standing, this one is standing, this one, and the last, oh no, so we need to put it on the side, stand this, and then stand this one. So it's opened. Going further, here is a hammer. Now let's look here. Here we can take a crowbar. Also here we can take two birds, and these birds fit here, and it's passage to another room. Now let's look here. It's a hard for me puzzle, and we can solve it right now. So we have, okay, let's go here and look around. So here we need tokens. Here we need also a key. Now here's a floor. On the floor we have an idol, a skull, and here's a place for the button. Here's also we need to find tokens. Hint we need. Here we need two weapons to find. Okay, so let's go here to that room. Here's a place for the skull. We have moved it, and we've got two tiles. Now also here's a chest, and we can open it with a crowbar. It's another token here with a star, and it fits here. So we have found a green gem, and this green gem is suitable to solve this puzzle. So let's solve it. So we can see here background colors, and we need to move these items on the position that match their colors. Now we have, it's like that. Let's move red on their positions, then make a queue for the green, two purples already on their positions, red, now purples, nope, like that, like that. So red already done, purple already done, blue, and the last are green. So here we have found a dial. Now let's go to that room. What do we have here? Here we need to find a token. Now go in here, and here's the place to put these two tiles and play a mini game. So here a trick is we need to build this ornament here, so all the blue must be inside, and it is rather simple. Okay, so we have found a button, and here's the place for the button, but we need to find the hint for it. Now let's go back. We don't have a hint right now, but what do we have? We have a dial, and this dial we can put here to open the gate. So go into the next room. Also looking around, here's an anchor we have found. Here's another idol. Here's also a token. Here on the floor it's nothing here. Now let's look here. Here's a place for this idol, so we have only 2 of 4. Now here we need to find the potion to remove the weeds. And here we can see a hint for these buttons with the fingers, so arrow from up to down, and we need to push them. So I don't know how to treat it correctly, but we need to push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go back here and push them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here we have found this potion to remove this weeds. So let's remove them. And here's the way to the next room. So what can we take here? Here's an idol. Here we have a hint. We will use it later. And let's look here. Here's nothing, so going back to that room. Nothing here, but we have both tokens from that puzzle, so we can solve it. Here we need to guess the correct sequence. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the sequence can vary each time you play, so you just need to find the correct one. Okay, looking here and somewhere, and also here's the ways. We need to use hammer to break it, and inside here's the second end. So now let's go back, and here's the chest, so both ends go here, and inside here's another hint. Now let's put this blue token here, and the hint is the icons we need to set here. So it's a man, bird, another bird, and a bowl. Man, bird, not this, but this, and the bowl. It's opened. We have got a hint here, and the other hint is arrows. Is hint for this box. So here we have found the golden disc. Now let's use this hint. So this hint is for this puzzle. We have a sequence and an order. We need to push the stone. So we have this bird, snake, this bird, and so on. So let's start. We can watch the hint. Duck and yellow snake, blue bird, pink bird, green cobra, yellow bird, and now blue bird and blue snake. Okay, so we have found the gear. Moving further, what do we have? We have a gear. So here's the place to put the gear. And here are 2 statues to put these discs that we already have. So we have found a yellow stone, and this yellow stone, here's a place for it. And now you can see hints. It's in levels for the pharaohs. And now we need to find the place to use these pharaohs. Not here. Going further. Also not here. check this room. Nope. Oh, here they are. Okay, so let's look once again the hint. It's a 5 1 3 4 2. 5 1 3 4 2, and here's the plate. And now we need to go to that room and solve this puzzle. It's a complicated puzzle, so we need to mask some cells and then and switch them to a different light. Okay, let's begin and try to do it. So what can we do? Like that, like that. Now let's try to switch these two. Then we can fix this. Switch this set. Now let's try to do the thing like that. Okay. Nope, let's try this way. And we have only a pair of them. And now let's undo it. Now we swap these two. Then like that, and like that, and it is solved. So we have found a green face, and this green face we need to put here to get a round token. And with this token we need to solve this puzzle. So here's the result that must be so here it is, the pattern that must be placed here, and the background. Okay, it takes a long time to solve it, but let's try. So the outer border is on, and now we need somehow to rearrange this one. So now the last time I solved this puzzle, it took too much time, so this time I will skip it. Sorry for there is no solution, but I need to skip it. And so here we have got a button, and this button is used to open this lock now. And this is cube, and it contains a lot of hints. So let's start from beginning. This one, the first free to free grid of colors. We need to use this button here to solve it. And let's begin. So purple here, then it is green here and there, blue in diagonal, and red on these both cells. We have found an eye icon, and to solve this puzzle we also need to go back to that cube, look at it. So here's the pattern how we need to arrange the icon there. So now let's do it. So we have a flower on these cells, and it's kind of a ribbon, something like that. Okay, we've got a shuriken, and the shuriken is another token for another puzzle. Okay, now let's go and sort to this puzzle. And okay, let's look here. Oh, here it is. So we can put it here, and now we need to put these shurikens on their positions, and if we put the button, we can see how they do move. So they move in the triangle red, this blue, and this one is here. Okay, so let's move it on this position, and let's start from the blue one. So we have moved it. Then we need to move the red one. Move the red. Then we have to move it like that, and here it is a red position. And now we need to do one more trick. So we move this here, make a shift, move this one on position, then the purple, and then again these two. So it's done, and here we can see how the hands of the skeletons, hands and legs must be to open this box now. So let's make his hands, left hand, right hand, now put like that, and this like that, and now the right skeleton, hands and legs aside. So we have found a spike, and the spike we need to put here. Here's a place for the spike and the sword. So we have found a lion. This lion also fits here. Here's a place for the lion. Okay, we have found an arrow, and this arrow is to be placed here. And now here's an idol, and now we need to find the hint how to move these dials, and here how we need to move them. So this arrows shows us. So let's rotate them. This northwest, north, and northeast. So we have found tokens with the swords here. Now let's go back. First let's solve the puzzle with idols. Here we can see the ornaments on the bottom are drawn, and we need to put the idols on their position that are drawn on their stands. So we've got the flower, 1 of 3. Now going back here, and here's place to solve the swords puzzle. So we can see the shape of a blade, and we need to move them here to make the correct order. It's a kind of simple puzzle. And so now the order is correct, and we have solved it. So we've got a sword, and it is to put here into the armory, and his pentagon shape. Now the shape is to be placed also here in that room. So he's talking with the bird. It goes here. His sun mask. Here's the place for this mask. A flower, and one more puzzle that has a hint in the on the cube. So let's find this cube. And here's how they must be. So now we need to go here and light them on. And the trick is that the adjusted are also do lights. And we've done. Now we have 3 flowers, and here it is the place. It's a final puzzle we need to solve. So here we have 8 slots and 7 flowers, and we need to move them on the 3 slots. So the hint is to move the next flower to the position of the to the preceding position. So we need to get the right slot. So to move on this position, we need to select this slot. Now we need to move on that position, so we can select this slot, and so on. Now for this slot, we can select this position and the last flower. Okay, so we have found the final piece of a photo. We can put it here and recover our girl from the coma. So this is the end of the game. Watch the outro, and if this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and bye.